Archiving is the retention of knowledge. It reflects humanity's aim to preserve those ideas and theories and concepts that are pivotal to the structuring of society in the future. Whilst initially we would think of archiving as the process by which books and dusty magazines, scripts are all stowed away in some big library. Sure, that is technically archiving, but nowadays what is happening is the evolving nature of social media and the manner in which people's posts, thoughts, and blogs are all being kept on this huge web database and interface, creating what I'd call as a modern version of archiving. Let's take the example of Facebook and the changed nature of the wall to the timeline. Whilst the Facebook wall allowed users to post things and maybe never think about them again, the timeline allows people to bring up old photos, old profile pictures, old posts for other users to see. It is now readily created the dates and times for each post that has been created, so other users can look at someone's wall or timeline and search what they were doing in 2009, what they were doing in 2008, what they posted in January of 2007, that sort of concept. This modern example of archiving seems to transcend the conventional notion of stowing books away, but also reinforces an increased accessibility function. The problem with the normal way of archiving things, the conventional stowing books in a library, finding a warehouse to store documents and classified files, is that the accessibility to those documents and to those books is completely tedious, unless obviously a great physical means of categorization is created. Sure, even then, it is very tricky to find each and every little book. Things like the Dewey Decimal System are created, of course, great. However, now with the digitized nature of technology, I can go to Facebook, I can go to 2009 and see what I was doing then and what was actually occurring in my life. The fact that users have this privilege, this access to people's data, is sure, I think it is fantastic for the Facebook community because it allows a greater level of social interaction and social integration. If someone doesn't know someone, they can see what they were doing in 2009 and understand who they were. But the flip side to this coin is whether people really want everything that they've posted to be archived. Sure, users have the power to delete certain posts. Sure, people can go back to when they were in 2005 and think, oh wow, I can't believe I said this about this issue, and take it off. That's great. But what about the case of Twitter? As Matthew Ogle articulates in his article, it is very, very hard for users to now access their tweets, take their 3,500th tweet, because nowadays media is becoming an extension of the human faculty, as I quote Marshall McLuhan and his great theory. Sure, it has now become our voice is almost as prominent as it is in real life on technology. Politicians, sportsmen, and celebrities are all on Twitter. They may have tweeted thousands of things. However, whether they wish to keep all of those things is another question, and whether this stuff should be up to the discretion of the user to keep, or B, up to the discretion of the public to keep, is the real question.